So here we are, we're going to start another test. We have the Ozark Trail Yeti knockoff tumbler here. We have the Thermos King coffee tumbler there. Just a cheap generic one of those promotional ones you get there. And our control is just an open coffee mug. Alright, so I'm going to fill them up with all the same capacity of coffee. For instance, they're not all exactly the same size. With the lid on, the Ozark Trail one is 18 ounces, so I'm going to fill it with 16 ounces, so it's 89% full. For the other three, they all hold 16 ounces, so I'll fill them with 14.2, which will make them the same 89. So they have roughly the same amount to be the fairest in the test. I'll check them every hour. We'll test the temperature with the laser thermometer, and we'll see which one wins. Now, one of the advantages of the thermos is you can open and close the lid. But for this test, since the Ozark Trail is only open, I'm going to leave the lid open. And same with this one. You can open and close it, but I'm going to leave it open for the test just to try to make the most equal test. I'll check in every hour with the temperature, and we'll see maybe over 8 hours or so which one can hold the heat in the longest. So one other thing to go over is cost. The Ozark Trail one, you can buy it at Walmart for about $8. The Thermos one, I've had it for about 5 years. You can buy them on Amazon for about 25 bucks. The cheap generic one, free. And that mug, I don't know, I got it as a present from somewhere, so we'll just say $5–10 bucks for that one, I don't know. So let's see how it does. I'm about to pour the coffee. Here we are, all topped off with coffee and ready to start. About 150, 160 degrees on all of them. Here we are at the 1 hour check-in. Let's check the progress. The coffee mug about 97. About 130 in the cheapo freebie. The Thermos 144 or so. And the Ozark Trail 143, so pretty much neck and neck with the Thermos. Here we are checking in at hour 2. The control in the open coffee mug, 83 degrees. The cheapo freebie, 111. $142, 141. 134, so you're starting to see the Thermos pull away a little bit. Check in another hour. Here we are checking in hour 3. Open mug's pretty much cooled off to room temperature. $100 on that. $34. 127. Alright, we'll keep checking in. 4 hours in. 77 again, room temperature, pretty much what it was last time. 94. 132, still holding strong. 120, 119, 120. Here we are 5 hours in. Same thing, it's all pretty much leveled off. That's just about room temperature. $126. And 114, 113, 114. Checking in at the 6 hour mark. Still room temperature. 84. just about room temperature. 124, still holding strong. And the Ozark Trail, 110. So there you go. Here we are at the end of hour 7. Still room temperature. Just about room temperature. 121. And 105 for the Ozark Trail. Just to let you know, I do secure the lids the whole time. I just undo them before so it makes filming quicker, but I'm not just leaving the lids all cattywampus on there like that. Check in another hour. 8 hours down. Room temperature 80, so pretty much room temperature. 117. And 101, 102. Nine hours in, still room temperature. Pretty much that's done. 114. And lastly, the Ozark Trail, 99. We'll do one more time, and I think it's pretty safe to say we can already declare a winner. Here we are, hour 10. I'm going to call it after this. We'll check in one last time. 76, 77, room temperature. Cheap freebie, generic, 79. Thermos, 112. And last, the Ozark Trail at 98. So it looks like you got a winner there with the Thermos, and I believe the Thermos, it's the Thermos King, would do even better if you left the lid closed, because the lid, as you see at the top, has an open and a close little flap on the inside. So I bet if you left it closed, obviously performing better. Just before I started filming, I took a drink of the Thermos, and at 112 degrees, it was still decent. I mean, that's still pretty hot. I can no problem drinking coffee that temperature. It wasn't gross or anything. So there you have it. You got a winner. Thermos, pretty much lead front to back. And since the Ozark Trail, all the other videos show it compared to a Yeti, I can say the Thermos wins the crown of keeping coffee hot the longest. Next, we'll try ice in it. We'll try ice and see which one keeps ice the longest. Same 4 cups. We'll see how that goes. Till next time, thanks for watching.